Starr County Judge Eloy Vera.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here and welcome to the 2025 State of the County Address. First of all, I want to thank the performances by Conjunto Los Cadenables from Roma High School. They did an awesome job. Thank you all so much. Thank you, the school district. Also, the Rio Grande City High School Mariachi Cascabel and STC. All this technology, the robotics, everything else was done by South Texas College. So to all three groups, thank you all so much for being here with us today. I'd like to thank everyone who took the time to join us tonight. My hope is that you will be able to take with you the knowledge and efforts that have been set forth by all of the elected officials and the employees of Starr County. This event would not be possible without the hard work in every department of county government. And I assure you that they have worked tirelessly for a greater Starr County. I would like to thank God, my family, especially my wife of 51 years. I know that I have placed an enormous amount of undue stress on you due to my politics. But I sincerely thank you for your unconditional love and support. Thank you, and I love you all. Thank you to the Industrial Foundation and their staff, especially Rose and Lisa, for helping put this event together. It took an enormous amount of work, and Rose and Cynthia Fuentes, those three ladies have really worked their butts off. So I thank them. Also, thank you to our generous sponsors. Without you, this would not be possible. So to all our sponsors, thank you. I do want to thank or give special thanks to the Wyatt Ranch. They have been tremendous partners in South Texas, not only in Starr County, but all through South Texas. Their generosity is unbelievable. They help the schools, they help the county, they help the cities, they help the nonprofits. They never say no. So to the Wyatt Ranch, thank you all so much. Thank you for all your help, your support, and more especially, Brad, thank you for your friendship. Most importantly, thank you to the Starr County taxpayers, our residents, for trusting me to work for you. It has been a tremendous honor and privilege to have been given the opportunity to work for you. You are the driving force that propels us to work every day to provide you a better way of life. Before I continue, I want to give special recognition to a group of men that have worked hard for all of you, the Starr County Commissioners. I have been blessed to have worked with very good commissioners since 1999, throughout my years as county judge. Commissioners, as I call your name, please come forward and stand in front to be recognized. Precinct 1, Commissioner Francisco Kiko Perez. Precinct 2 Commissioner Raul Roy Peña III. Commissioner Precinct 3 Eliazar Velázquez. And Precinct 4 Hernan Nune Garza. Thank you, gentlemen, for all the work that you do. And I appreciate the help that you are on Commissioner's Court. Thank you so much. Another round of applause, please. You may be seated if you want. Before I go into my report, when I'm said about my wife of 51 years, It reminded me of a joke, so I'm going to say it to kind of break the ice. You all might have heard it. If you did, just be patient with me. There was a couple watching TV once, and they were about to have their 25th wedding anniversary. And the wife comes up to him and says, "Oye, viejito, we're almost having our 25th anniversary. What are you going to do for me?" And the man just stares at the TV and says, "I'm going to take you to Hawaii." And she says, "Hawaii? I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I can't believe that you're going to take me to Hawaii. I'm so thrilled." She says, "What are you going to do for our 50th anniversary?" And he says, "I'll go get you back." That doesn't have anything to do with my wife. Today I am here to report on some accomplishments, some objectives and goals for our continued growth, but more importantly, to recognize and thank the people who work hard on your behalf to make Starr County a better place. I will try to be brief, yet informative, on things that we have been working on for the last few years. I will highlight some of the accomplishments and projects that our departments have done. At the end, I will inform you in more detail on some of what I feel are major projects. Starr County is experiencing much growth in small family-owned businesses, retail establishments, commerce, and green energy. Our efforts to promote economic development for a growing community. We have been working diligently on expanding healthcare, education, connectivity, and mobility. We're in the midst of a broadband project in Starr County that will bring high-speed internet to all areas of Starr County, not only urban, but all rural parts of Starr County. We are fortunate to have 3 ports of entry, which are gateways for international trade and a hub for economic growth by providing the opportunity for international companies to bring businesses into our community. We benefit from product being imported and exported. We work closely with our local municipalities, the City of Rio Grande City, the City of Roma, City of La Grulla, and City of Escobares, as well as our neighboring counties. Hidalgo County, Willacy, and Cameron have been great neighbors, and we have a great line of communication on numerous projects. As you have seen from the videos, we have built roads, parks, community buildings, and to be utilized by our constituents. One thing that I do want to tell you, that a lot of these projects and equipment that we've bought have been because of ARPA funds, the recovery funds from COVID. So this is where your money has gone. We still have approximately $3.5 million in the bank that will be used for the courthouse renovation. Our court systems, our district attorney's office, and the county attorney's office have worked tirelessly to ensure that all cases are expedited and properly and expeditiously taken care of. The sheriff and his staff work hard to make our communities safer, patrolling the streets and working diligently to provide guidance to residents. They also work closely with federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies. We live in one of the safest areas in Texas, according to a recent national data, if not the safest. Our veterans now have a full-service veterans mobile unit that comes to Starr County 6 days a month to provide services, medical services, to our veterans here in their own backyard. Our hometown heroes no longer have to travel to get medical care. We have created a wellness program to promote the well-being of our staff and our community. By working in partnership with health-oriented organizations and medical professionals to provide a proactive health initiative. Starr County has a bright future with 4 school districts and 2 colleges. Our students are flourishing as they prepare for a successful future. We have seen the power of education as we have been able to reduce our unemployment from the 30% unemployment just a few years ago to single digits today. We will continue to work to secure better paying jobs for our residents and to earn competitive salaries. By the power of education, let me expound on that a little bit. When our unemployment was at 30%, I feel, and I've stated this many times before, the people of Starr County are hardworking people. Unfortunately, our culture and our background was that of migrants working in the fields. So when jobs became available, we didn't have the skills to fill them. So along comes South Texas College and Texas Workforce. And they partnered up with us. And they started training our workforce. They started giving them the skills needed to get their jobs. And they have played a very important role in reducing our unemployment. So to South Texas College, Workforce Solutions, thank you so much for partnering with us. Thank you. The housing market is at an all-time high, and we attribute this to vibrant workforce who choose to reside in Starr County. As I mentioned at the beginning, there are several topics that I want to talk about in a little more detail. One of them is the courthouse renovation. We have been talking about this for quite some while. And I'll explain why the delay in just a moment. But for now, it will be done in 2 phases. Phase 1 will consist mostly of repairs and reconstruction of the roof, electrical, plumbing, air conditioning, and to be ADA compliant. No walls will be moved. The estimated cost of phase 1 is $9.2 million. Congressman Henry Quer, as he stated on the video, got us a grant of $2.3 million to be used in phase 1. This is a grant that does not have to be paid back by our taxpayers. So to Congressman Quer, thank you so much for all that you do for us. The remaining $6.9 million was supposed to be from a low-interest USDA loan. However, due to the political chaos and the inability of Washington to get anything done, our project has been delayed for over 2 years. It was decided by me and the Commissioner's Court that we would move forward with a conventional loan. The reason we wanted the low-interest loan from USDA was that we would save approximately 1% interest on the loan. However, in the 2 years that we've been delayed, the savings has been eaten up by the increase in materials. So we cannot wait any longer. So thank God we have the monies in our coffers, so we're gonna do it with our money. Phase 2 will consist of reconstructing, renovating, and some wall movements inside the courthouse. The estimated cost for phase 2 is approximately $5 million. This will be funded by the State Historical Commission, of which we hope to get a 75% grant, 25% loan. We're hoping to start on phase 1 this summer. We have already leased the old Sarsky building on 83 so that the courtrooms can be moved there during construction. We cannot have the noise of construction affecting the outcome of our courts. Phase 2 will begin shortly thereafter. Another project that we have on the burner is a juvenile detention center. I don't know if y'all have seen the juvenile detention center that we have. It's in the basement of the courthouse. I call it the dungeon because that's what it looks like. We are also working on getting a new building built to better serve our youth. This will be a state-of-the-art center with courtrooms, offices for our juvenile probation officers, classrooms, playground areas, and other essential needs. We have negotiated a 6-acre tract of land southeast of US 83 and 3167, on which this proposed center will be constructed. The estimated cost of this center is approximately $6.7 million, of which the money is already in the bank. The center will have a capacity of 18 beds and will be a moneymaker for Starr County. We plan to lease out some of our beds to our neighboring counties, and this will generate some revenue. This is something that Ms. Doralisa Sainz, and I don't know if she's present, and I have been working on for over 15 years. And I'm glad to report that we hope to break ground on said project the latter part of this summer. Another project that's dear to my heart is the Roma suspension bridge. That's another story. I have been your county judge for over 26 years, and I can promise you that I have been working on it for more than 20 years. And it seemed at times that we were right there on the verge of getting it done, and something would fall through, and it wouldn't happen. You know, we have been working on stabilizing and preserving the Roma suspension bridge. I have worked with numerous Roma city councils on this effort. It has been extremely difficult since we have so many players, government agencies, 2 federal governments, the US and Mexico, state governments, and then of course our local governments. However, I'm happy to report that I'm optimistic that we will get it done. Thanks to Mayor Jaime Escobar Jr. and the Roma City Council, their administration and staff that have worked like you don't believe to get this project done. We will get our beloved suspension bridge built and repaired. The project will come at a cost of approximately $18 million, of which the majority of the cost is already earmarked. This structure has been a landmark for the city of Roma and for Starr County, and it must be preserved. It's a historical bridge. It must be preserved for future generations. It will be used as a pedestrian walkway, and this will attract tourism. And it will also we will be able to remove the sidewalks from the concrete bridge, thus allowing us the opportunity to have another lane for import and export. So it is a win-win for everyone. Another project is the DHR medical complex that's being built off of 3167 across from Starr County Memorial Hospital. This development will not only bring high-paying jobs, but will also bring in much needed specialty clinics, specialty medical services that will complement our local medical services. In addition, said development will bring a residency program for young doctors. This is truly a game changer. If you had asked me if I would ever see a residency program in Starr County in my lifetime, I would have said never. And yet here we are about to get it. Our local medical community has done an exceptional job in providing medical services to our community. However, our doctor to patient ratio is far below the state and federal average. Therefore, by bringing the residency program, it is expected that some of these young doctors will stay in Starr County. It's been proven through statistics that residency doctors usually try to stay in the area where they did their residency. So that's what we're hoping for. I sincerely thank Dr. Singh and DHR for their commitment to invest and improve our medical services in Starr County. The Commissioner's Court has committed to invest $1 million or over $1 million towards this project to ensure its success. I left our finances for the end because that's usually what is the most interest to our taxpayers. Where's our money going? How much are we paying? I'm happy to report that Starr County has never been in a better financial position than we are today. According to our county treasurer, Mr. Romeo Gonzalez, we currently have over $31.3 million in the bank. $31.3 million. You know, I have to read it twice because, I mean, this number is, for Starr County, that is a huge number. Of course, a lot of this money is earmarked for projects and things that we have going, but about a third of that is fund balance. All the projects that I've talked about earlier will be funded with no increase to our tax rate. In fact, over the last 5 years, from 2020 through today, 2025, contrary to what some people would like for you to believe, our tax rate has decreased by almost 7 cents. This is almost a 10% decrease. While other entities are increasing their tax rates, Starr County has been decreasing ours. Because I sure as hell don't like to pay taxes, and I'm sure you all don't either. Our county value has increased in those 5 years from $2.1 billion to $3.1 billion. That's $1 billion increase in 5 short years. Unbelievable. This is an increase of $1 billion. A lot of it has to do to our green energy partners. Just last week, we broke ground on a solar project that is one of the largest projects in the state of Texas. Hundreds of millions of dollars were invested in Starr County. So to our partners, of which we thank you for choosing Starr County and trusting Starr County to invest. There are many wonderful things happening in Starr County, but unfortunately, we don't have the time to talk about everything. But, however, as you know, my door is always open. Everybody has my phone number. You can call me at any time, anywhere, if you have any questions or concerns about things happening in the county. In closing, I can tell you that Starr County is strong, and we are being transformed by unity, and we are certainly poised and ready for tomorrow. God bless you, and God bless Starr County. Thank you all very much.